Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Leelanau Enterprise podcast. This is Brian Freiberger, news editor and journalist up here in northern Michigan. Thank you for joining us for another episode this week. We have a lot to cover, a lot of fun things going on. Thank you for supporting journalism, and feel free to check out our print edition, our online edition. I got newsletters at leelanaunews.com covering all things up north. Okay, let's get into it. All right, this is what our front page looks like here this week. I'm going to take you through some of the top stories that we've been working on on the Leelanau Peninsula, which is the pinky finger in northern Michigan. So, hey, thanks for checking us out, and again, hit that like, subscribe button. Appreciate you. So first, we're going into some local Leelanau County government news. Work environment cited in paper is the headline by Amy Hubble. The overall poor work environment was what drove Sean Cohen to resign his position as county finance director, not once but twice. This is an ongoing saga that we've been covering here at the Leelanau Enterprise by Amy Hubble. In a document from Cohen to then County Administrator Deborah Allen dating back to September 2023, he describes what he saw were the biggest challenges facing county operations. The 12-page document pointed to overall work environment as a cause for upheaval in the county building. He listed several factors to contributing to this. Quote, "There is not a day or opportunity that goes by where the interdepartment transactions are not used as a way of pointing blame at someone else," Cohen wrote. "Every shot is followed by a return shot, with no one willing to let go of the past." Again, this is an ongoing saga here that we've been writing about pretty extensively recently. Feel free to go check that story out online at leelanaunews.com. We will have it linked in below. And yeah, that's that. And then a story that I've been working on this week is that a Glen Lake 7th grader named Emmett and his family have returned to the area after a fire seriously injured him in January and displaced the family. This is an incident that happened in January, resulting in second and third degree burns on 30% or more of his body due to a fire at his home. That fire is still under investigation. The family, along with several animals, have been boarded up in hotels for the past month at DeVos Children's Hospital in Grand Rapids and returned to a temporary home in the area as of last week. So we're hoping them the best, Emmett and the family. There is a pancake breakfast this weekend in Empire. There's a GoFundMe that can be found in the link below. Thank you so much, and we're moving on to the next story. So right now where I'm at, it was like 45 degrees out today. It's supposed to get down to like in the teens tomorrow. So be cautious on the ice. There's a lot of ice out here. And that's just a beautiful picture of a couple deer nesting in the snow by Chuck Bondi of Maple City. Captured the shot of deer bedded down near his home. Beautiful photo. And the story says, despite several days of temperatures in the 40s last week, West Grand Traverse Bay, for the most part, remains frozen. Parts may become fishable again, according to the Michigan Department of Natural Resources. Biologist Heather Hettinger. She urged caution. "The last I saw, there was 7 to 8 inches of ice on both bays. That could last a while," she said. When ice is safe, West Grand Traverse Bay attracts attention from fishers mostly pursuing perch and lake trout. Perch numbers in the area have fallen, although sometimes while spawning they'll stack up for a couple days below the dam, holding back Fisher and Glen Lakes, Hettinger added. Yeah, so be careful if you're getting out on the ice this week. I think I might hit the ski hill, so there might be some ice over there. Gonna have to watch out for. So this is our front page photo this week. The famous Empire Dippers take a plunge. This is kind of a cold tub type of deal. We have this fresh water. It gets pretty icy and cold. You might as well get the benefits of that. And this is the famous Empire Dippers take a plunge in Lake Michigan during the Empire Winterfest Saturday. So if you got to check that out Saturday, the Empire Winterfest is always a great time. Okay, and now this is just another photo I took over there. I don't know how well I didn't really how well it's going to come out here on the screen here, but just another from the same area. It's just a beautiful scene. So moving into sports, this is actually where we're going tonight. Leelanau St. Mary and Traverse City Christian advanced to the boys basketball district finals at Suttons Bay. That's actually in about an hour. I'm going to be out there on, and you guys can check that out on our website later tonight, and on our social medias and stuff like that. So essentially, Leelanau St. Mary defeated Leland Wednesday 53-45, and the Sabres of Traverse City Christian defeated Frankfurt 66-57 to set up a district final game. The Sabres beat the Eagles earlier this season. It was a close game. Traverse City Christian is 23-0. Leelanau St. Mary is 12-8. That game starts at 7 p.m. tonight. That's where I'll be at. Josh Bunnick led the Eagles with a double-double of 21 points and 12 rebounds. And for the Sabres, let's see here. Sam Bigger had 26 points, followed by Gavin Schultz with 20 points. Big game. Okay. Moving on here, we also have Glen Lake. Glen Lake defeated Traverse City St. Francis Wednesday. They are going to play Elk Rapids. Elk Rapids tonight in the district final in that game. The Elks defeated the Lakers 64-44 in the first game of the season back in December. Oh yeah, and then just another cool story we have here is Glen Lake senior Tanner Crick became the first Laker to win an individual regional bowling championship after the senior bowled a consistent 6 games to find himself atop the podium. This is the first in known history of Glen Lake for that. Also this week is our special wedding guide that is out online and in print. One of the stories is over 200 newlyweds were married here in Leelanau County, and the divorces are going up according to stats. Marriages in the county were plentiful, 207 recorded in 2025. Over half of the marriages were out-of-state weddings here. The wedding market is huge here. Make sure to go check that out online. And then I also got a couple other stories just of some wedding venues preparing for the season in 2026. I talked to the Homestead in Galena Arbor, Black Star Farms in Suttons Bay Township, French Valley Vineyards in Cedar, Aurora Cellars up here, and then plenty of other wedding locations. So hey, if you're getting tied the knot soon, up here's the place to do it. Cool. Moving on here, we also have a couple of cool stories. Rings Made Custom in Leelanau about a custom-made rings from Make Leo Previch Leo. And this is up in Northport. So that's another story there. Then this is just our website right here. Again, make sure to go check this stuff out on our website, and just thank you for the support. All right, this is the front page of the Leelanau Enterprise, and this is kind of the product we put out this week. We love a print newspaper. There's nothing in this world that beats one, in my opinion, especially a local paper. So hey, make sure to go check out your local newspapers wherever you are, wherever you're checking this out. Make sure to check us out at leelanaunews.com, and just thank you so much, and we hope you have a great month of March, and we will check back in with you guys next week to see what's going on here on the Leelanau Peninsula. Once again, I'm Brian Freiberger, news editor with the Leelanau Enterprise. Thank you so much, and have a great night. Bye-bye.